Germany bid to rule Europe. Now Berlin MPs plot to phase out English and use German in EU. European officials should start reducing the importance of the English language in favor of German once Britain has left the bloc, a trio of senior Berlin MPs have proposed. The three powerful politicians said it would be a good thing if the influence of English in Brussels is diminished in the future, with German and French becoming more prominent. They want to see fewer speeches, press conferences and publications produced in English, despite the fact it is by far the most widely spoken second language on the continent. Their efforts come after EU boss Jean-Claude Juncker sparked controversy earlier this year by claiming that English was losing importance within the EU after Brexit. The Commission chief has made a notable and concerted effort to deliver more of his remarks in German and French since the furore, frequently grumbling when he is required to speak in English. Now German MPs are actively lobbying the Chancellor Angela Merkel and EU bosses to ensure that English is used less often in the further, whilst their own language is deployed more. In a letter to Mrs. Merkel, the trio wrote, in addition to the equal use of the German language as a working language in the bodies of the European Union and increased use in all international institutions, the German language especially needs to be thoroughly used in our own country. The German Chancellor's Chief of Staff Peter Altmaier then responded to the MPs saying Berlin had been advocating for years an increase in use of their language. He wrote, "The German government has been advocating for years for the European Union institutions to use German appropriately. That includes repeatedly insisting that important European Union documents must be translated into German on time. German is one of the three main working languages of the EU but is considered a poorer relation compared to English and French, which are used far more frequently at official events." Johannes Syama, an MP in Angela Merkel's coalition government, told Euractiv, "It's a good thing if after Brexit the two other EU official languages, French and German, start to be used more again." However, he conceded, English is still going to have a dominant role after Brexit, that won't change. "But I think it makes sense to use French and German more now." Mr. Syama, who is one of the Bundestag's 5 vice presidents, also complained that the Commission has become slower at translating official documents and meetings into German in the past few years. He said, "It's so important that we have official translations to work with, especially when the documents are about complex topics where every letter matters." His crusade to boost the use of German is apparently being backed by the country's Commissioner Günther Oettinger, who only ever answers questions in his mother tongue. It is also supported by two other leading MPs, centre-right heavyweight Güter Krickbohm and left-winger Axel Schäfer, who is the Socialist Party's spokesman on EU affairs. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.